Hey everybody, it's me, Doug. Hope y'all doing good. I got my camera in a weird spot. That's a little bit better. Hope y'all doing good. I know I didn't stream earlier today. I popped in here a little later. I was on with Doug Naples, sent me a link, and he had Shabby and Making McCheese and Matt Reese and a couple other guys in there. So, Firefox Pro's making fun of me there in the chat. Says music plays for 10 minutes. Doug comes on. Going to be a short stream, guys. Yeah, but usually when I say it's a short stream, it's like what? Like a 45 hour long stream. That's going to be a short stream today, guys. 3 hours later. Yeah, so we got Firefox Pro, Eric Hawkins, Skinny, and dUgCaSt in here. What's up, fellas? What is going on? Hope you all are doing good. I'm doing fairly well. Doug Naples, I think he feels sorry for me because I'm special. He's like, we better get that redneck on here. And I go in there and play up the big redneck. Make silly jokes and be a goofball. You guys know how it is. I thought I was going to have to work a 15-hour shift today, but I got lucky and didn't have to. The house manager got there at 8 this morning, and I was like, do I have to stay over today? And he's like, no, the other guy's coming in. I was like, yes! So I was very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. It was nice to be able to come home. I sold a guitar today. Sold my 8-string for $100, which that's what I gave for it. It's just a cheap budget guitar. Nothing special. So I got rid of it pretty quick. Firefox Pro says it was a weird stream earlier. I kept thinking I was on it. Reese would say something, then Mecca and you, and I would try to say something. Then I remember I wasn't on there. That's funny. Yeah, it's weird that you're on streams a lot and you're sitting and listening. Sometimes it's you think you start to just, say out loud what you're thinking because it's and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not talking to these guys this time. It's weird. It's always weird. I don't get to stream with people as much anymore. Stay pretty busy. Yeah, Eric Hawkins just dropped the link for Vestry. I was going to bring it up here. Let's refresh this real quick. 12 days left, 77 backers. It's at $13.89. I'd like to see this hit 100 backers. These guys have been promoting the crap out of this book. Shabby and Pickles are really good guys, and they've just been all over it. So, dUgCaSt, I did get your DM. It was on my phone though, so it probably doesn't show that I messaged you back, because it probably didn't message you back. I got it when I was at work, and so a lot of times if I send messages when I'm at work, they don't ever send, because I have really bad reception. So I'll get on Twitter and shoot you back a message here in a minute. But yeah, these guys right here are really awesome. And when 12 days is up, I will be, getting this printed for them and shipping it out. I'm waiting on the last batch of stickers for Legends Lone Wolf. Everything else is sitting there. Everything's ready to go. That last batch of stickers is just taking... I use Contagious Graphics. They have did band stickers for me for years. It's a really good vinyl sticker that you can put on the outside of your car and all this stuff. Really good quality. So that's probably why it's taking them longer. They also deal with a lot of volume. So really looking forward to getting that and shipping it out. So I see that there's been a little bit of drama surrounding the old Gemini mailer. Somebody, I'm not gonna mention no names. I don't like to mention no names. But you may have seen it. You may have seen the drama. somebody was saying that people that like these were just standing for pretty much inferior shipping materials. Last I checked, these weren't inferior shipping materials, and the guy that shipped me his book actually shipped it worse quality materials than this. The guy that's talking mess. So I don't want to say nothing, but you make me mad when you start saying that I'm cheaping out and not sending good things. Now, here's the thing. People say, oh, they don't hold up the water. They don't, they don't protect books and stuff like this. If you take I'm going to use Hero, for example. If you take your book, and these guys use the ones that seal, which a lot of people do. I don't like that. But I always fold it. And, it's good and sealed. If moisture's not going to get in here, it's good and solid. No, Matt, see, I'm not letting you on the stream. You done made me mad. I wasn't going to mention no names, but you done made me mad. You take and you fold your Gemini. And you plop it in here. And then you tape this part shut. You tape it shut here. Then, after that's all good and ready, see, I'm so tore up now I can't even get it folded up right. You fold this part and you fold this part. Then you take tape. You tape it shut here. You tape the top shut. You tape the bottom shut. No moisture gets in this book. It's not rocket science. It's not cheaping out. Cheaping out's buying the envelopes that like Cyberfrog and Richard C. Meyer was using. So you said we were standing for inferior materials and stuff. I've been shipping books for 2 years, and everybody else was using garbage. People like me and Nasser was using stuff like this, and you act like your materials are so much better, and I just don't I don't like it. I was trying to be nice on Twitter. I was trying to be nice on here, and not mention no names or nothing, and just show you guys how I use a Gemini mailer. It's not bad. It's a good thing, and it will hold up. This one will actually go to hold up Legends of the Lone Wolf. If you tape the ends, ends of it up, it's going to be waterproof. So, it's not inferior shipping materials. I've had no problems with Gemini. Like I said, everybody else was using cheap envelopes. And I use those, and they're way better. Yeah, a lot of people got copies of Jawbreakers, and the corners were all bent up and everything else. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, it makes me a little angry when somebody comes and says that I'm not doing something right, or that I use cheap materials, or I cheap out and all this stuff. Because I've not made a dime on doing any of this crap. And on shipping, I'm pretty much break even. I could cheap out and just order a bunch of thin little envelopes and throw books in there that's not even backed and boarded like half of these guys. And you actually, the more you order, the cheaper they are. So they're not cheap if you just buy like 20. I buy them in bulk. I buy the boxes. I ordered 200, and there's a big giant box over here. So it's not cheap when you have to buy 200 of them and 200 bags and boards. So yeah, like Ziploc bags. Ziploc bags are so much better than Gemini's. If you want to say that, that's fine, but you just went out of your way to say, oh, these guys are just mad because they're using cheap materials. And I don't like it, man. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. A lot of people don't like it. So I like them, and I'm going to continue to use them, and that's all I was going to show you here. They're good. They're good. They're good. For the time and stuff you got to spend on them, and when you got to ship like 200, 300 books, they're good. I don't have money to pay somebody else to do this stuff. I could just buy photo mailers. It didn't come across as a joke, dude. I know you ruffled some feathers like mine. It wasn't even cool. Wasn't even cool. I spent a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of hard work to do this. Spent a lot of time doing research and finding out, what materials people liked and all that stuff. And it's not something I like people to. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't like to be criticized like that, and I'm not mad. So I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying it's not cool. And I made a post on Twitter talking about it, but well, it kind of come across like you were talking smack about everybody that used them, and I just didn't think it was cool. They're really good. I will continue to use them. I actually prefer to use photo mailers, to be honest, but a lot of people feel like those aren't as sturdy, even though they're made out of the same thing. So, anyways, I was talking about that, but no, I'm not mad. I don't think the only person that's ever seen me mad is Skinny, actually, and I yelled at Skinny and said mean things to him. But you guys, I got me off track. There was something else I was going to. Envelopes aren't waterproof either, and if you take precautions and tape up your books, they're fine on the inside. Firefox Pro says, Skinny, what did you do? It wasn't even really Skinny. When I yelled at Skinny, we had a third party that actually instigated me. I yelled at both of them, so it was pretty funny. So Skinny says it gave me PTSD. Yeah, PTSD for the win. You guys made me forget what else I was going to talk about. And it hurt my feelings. I see more people, though, getting Hero. I still want to do a stream talking about Hero. I know I've been saying that for days. But if you got Hero, let me know on Twitter. I don't know how many of you guys got. I got 2 copies. And I've been thinking about giving one away. Because, I won't read both copies. Yeah, Jay, you probably did see me mad in high school. Back in the day, I used to get mad more often. Actually, I wouldn't get mad. That was the problem, is I would just let everybody say stuff or walk all over me and stuff until I got too late. And, yeah. But anyways, I might, like I said, Firefox Pro doesn't have it. Yeah, you might have come along after this one. I don't know how long you've been around, because we've not been talking a lot. This one came out shortly, early 2019, maybe, because I launched in late 2018, and these guys were shortly after me, so it might have been 2018 as well. But they had to relaunch again because they didn't meet their goal the first time. And so it took them a while. You know, real life happens, and it's taking them a while to get their book done. But the book is really awesome. So maybe like I said, maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe you guys that didn't get a copy, maybe I'll hook you up with that. That's actually a really good book. So if you don't follow Macho Dan or Muttman Firefox Pro, you really should, because they're really good guys. Okay. The lights are just randomly going off in my house, so that's awesome. I'm surprised the computer didn't go off. That's kind of freaky. Yeah, they relaunched, and they had a perk for the original backers called the OB perk, and they had a bunch of extra stuff. I think it was 2 issues. Because I forgot I was getting 2 copies. There's 2 copies and like dog tags and this patch and some stickers. And this sticker right here is my favorite. I actually don't want to stick it on anything, because then I won't have a sticker anymore. I'm really weird about stickers. My stickers I stick all over everything because I can always order more. But like, I've got some stickers from Tim, and then I got the hero stickers, and I think Eric Hawkins sent me some stickers, and I hate to stick my stickers on things. I don't know. I'm weird like that. My old computer, I got stickers stuck all over it. But they weren't stickers I didn't feel like I would never get again. Oh yeah, I remember what else I was going to talk about. He's got a page up. I was going to grab the book right there, but goofy Kickstarter page. Yeah, Zippy, I got to go to work here, and I'll get ready here about an hour. But I was going to pull up this right here. Where is it? I don't know if it'll find it. I can't remember where the link was to it. Anyways, Tonic Mole is about to launch his next book. I don't think it is I don't think it's going to be saving the world. It's Lily and Wepawet. He's been talking about it. I should be following it here on, maybe it's on Sage Projects. No, it's not there. I thought I was following it. Where do you find that on your haven't seen Tonic around much lately? Yeah. I'm in a chat with him. The dude is like super mega busy. He's got like so many projects in the works. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't have his listed up here, I don't think. You don't. But he's got a new one coming out. Really looking forward to it, because the Wepawet character is like one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. It looks like a bat, but you can see its skeleton. Really excited about that. Also, I have the files for Corona Kings Volume 2. Just that nobody was really talking about it, so I never posted it. So, yeah, I looked there. I couldn't find it either. I don't know does it not show, like, preview pages or whatever? Because His just had the launch page where it told you, you click the thing to send you a message when it launched. But what was I saying? See, I forgot. I've just been. I come home this morning from work since I didn't have to stay all day. Took a nap on the couch. Woke up 12:30. Got on stream with Doug for a couple hours. Went to town. Sold a guitar. Come home. Fell asleep on the couch. Got up and was like, I'll come in here and stream for a few minutes since I didn't stream earlier today. Just to kind of want to get back to streaming every day. I don't know why. Just because. Eric Hawkins says it's on Indiegogo. Well, I'm on Indiegogo. Let me pull that page up if I can find it. My search tonic mold, and all I see is a bunch of weird stuff. Maybe I should have searched something else. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Eric Hawkins is in control. Dadgummit, Eric Hawkins. Let me pull up my display. Drop it in there. I don't say, does it not have no pictures up there? There's the cover thing. Which I like Tonic's books, I like his stories, but I'm not really into like the cheesecakey kind of stuff like that. I usually don't buy books like that. So, I mean, I really like his stories though. They're really good. But it's a little on the cheesecakey side for me. Igthusa, just like, I think you were the only person promoting, and everybody else just kind of stopped talking about it. So I never did launch it, which all the stuff is, I still have all the files and everything. So I can put it up here soon, but I was going to try to get a couple people to get to talking about it. So it just wouldn't be like a weird launch and that nobody cared about. Because that always stinks. When I was on with Doug today, he was already like, I can't remember what page he said. He was inking pages for Earthworm Jim 2. And Bigfoot Bill's not even come out yet. I wish I could get projects rolling that fast. It kind of stinks. Skinny's putting together something really cool. It's going to have a bunch of historical stuff in it. It's going to be really cool. Firefox Pro says you might not like my new book, Steven Starlight Goes to the Cheesecake Factory. That's funny. You know what I mean. I like the actual cheesecake. I'm not into the half-naked lady books. It's not my thing. Just not my thing, guys. And yeah. Skinny says we can still build hype. Well, go build hype for it, Skinny. I just don't have anything in it. Eric Hawkins says, dang it, Skinny, where's the pre-launch for Otis Stein? Get on that. You can't really blame Skinny for that. Zippy says, you had me at factory. There you go. Oh, man, guys, I'm tired. I want to go back to sleep, but if I go to sleep, I'll be late for work. And I was late for work last night because I slept too long. And I hate sleeping too long. Skinny says, I'm hopped out momentarily. Dude, I am too. I'm just trying to get my stuff done. You guys don't know. I don't feel like working on anything until I can get my stupid book shipped out. And I hate waiting on stuff. I would just ship it out without those stickers, but it just kind of stink. Eric Hawkins says, who always working on Skinny's anthology idea? I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. I told him that I would throw a script in. Zippy says you can sleep at work. Yeah. Don't tell nobody. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a script. Eric Hawkins, you might have heard of the guy, Sergeant York. Some of you guys probably did. I know Eric Hawkins has. He actually was showing a picture the other day, the first thing he bought on Amazon. And I think it was the Sergeant York DVD. I remember that. I said, hey, Sergeant York. Which I bought his book, which is pretty much his journal. I've not read it all. What's crazy is, I live in the area where he lived. I went to the high school named after him, and they really didn't talk about him that much. It's kind of weird. Well, I've got a couple artists that have sent me messages, so they reached out to me, so I just gotta send them something. We'll see where it goes from there. Well, Eric Hawkins, if you ever want to do like a longer one than just a couple pages, let me know, because I've actually been wanting to do like a full length book on Sergeant York. I just figured I would do something short. Jay said they didn't fail to show his movie. Yeah, well, you know what? When I only watched it like once when I was in high school. You know what I saw more than I might just send you the script anyway, Eric Hawkins, and just not be rude to everybody else, but say, hey, Eric Hawkins said he would do it, and I gotta go with my boy Eric Hawkins. Zippy says, unfortunately, I'm now your supervisor, so you watch it, Zippy. You watch it. Yeah, Eric, I might just send you the script and let you do the Sergeant York story. Igthu says, how's the progress for Psychotron? It's alright. I haven't talked to the artist in a couple days because I've just been super busy, and I feel bad because he's not got my full attention because I've been trying to get stupid Lone Wolf done, and I'm just not the kind of person I can't jump from one project to the next. I got to finish one before. But he did a couple pages, and they looked really, really good. I really, really liked it. So I need to reach out to him. So here's the thing, though. On Lone Wolf, I got to ship out all these books. I got to order the Kickstarter books, which are the same book, just different cover. But then, which I need to get started on that now. I've got to format a few pages for the hardback book, because the hardback book is slightly smaller, the page-wise. The covers and everything's the same size, but you know how on a hardback book the covers hang over so far. A few of the pages I've got to cut so they'll fit. We got Jake in here. What's up, Jake? Not much, man. I was talking about how I like Gemini mailers, and inadvertently caused some drama with Matt Krotz, and he thought I was mad. I'm not mad. But now we're just talking about different stuff. What do you think about Gemini mailers? I know most people in here is cool with them. I likes to use them. I still haven't played my Ninja Turtles game yet. It's still in the wrapper right here. Ninja Turtles 3. The Manhattan Project. Yeah. So I'm trying to watch the chat and talk and stay awake. Even though I'd like to take a nap. It's always bad to take a nap at 9 or 10 when you got to get ready for work at 11. I can be late every once in a while, like last night. But if I'm late every night, I'll get in trouble. I'm usually early. I'm usually a good 10, 15 minutes early all the time. Which, you know, nobody cares if you're early. But if you get late a couple times, people get upset. Oh, I'd almost just go in early. Jippy says, I've never had a book arriving in Gemini that was any way damaged. Me either. And I'll just tell you guys, I've got to send another one. Stamps.com finally got back to me. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about it the other day. About how I couldn't switch my payment thing over and everything. They messaged me back. Should have everything straight. Now, this Gemini mailer right here, I don't want to show... I don't think you guys can get the address off of it. I don't think I have a pen to mark that out. It's already kind of marked out. It's a bunch of nonsense anyways. You guys can't read it. This went all the way over to the UK and back. All four corners are bent. Like, look at this. Look at this edge right here. I actually pulled the tape off the end there, too, because it was taped up. This is how I do the books. Well, like I said, I pulled the tape off here, too, because I took it out. After, I was showing you guys how I fold it up. Stick it in here. You can see where I taped it. Fold it up. I'll put a piece of tape here, piece of tape here, and piece of tape here. Then I run the tape here. I run tape here and run tape down there. But you can see where look at the edge of that. This thing looks like it's been chewed up. All the pieces. All the pieces. Comics in this, which was Napalm Brothers. The comic looked like brand new. Never touched the comics. The comics were fine. Had these been in any sort of envelope, they would have been destroyed. And, you know, as far as being waterproof, it takes, you'd have to just throw this in a bucket and let it sit there for 2 or 3 days before it would disintegrate. And where's my knife at? You can even take a knife. It's got a hard enough edge on it. It's like not even doing anything to it. Put some scratch. You can't see it. I put some scratches on it. It's solid enough. It's pretty solid. I mean, like, look at that. At that point right there, it's still not even getting to the comic in there. So I will continue to stand by these. I see at that point you might get into the comic if you dig in here real hard. But still, man, these are good things. What's going on here in the chat? Jay Woodward says, can I ask what you work in? Is this Jamestown shuts down at 8 p.m.? Yeah, I work I work for home caregivers, and I stay in a house with 2 individuals from 12 at midnight to 8 a.m. So, Fox Pro says, rubber knife, you can see the wires. Just go full Terminator and just cut my arm. Ethu says, what's the update for issue 2 of Lone Wolf? I was talking to the artist. He thinks that he'll have all the inks done by August. So we're going to try to go for a launch maybe in September so I can have it shipped out by October, something like that. It just depends on how long the lettering and stuff takes. Jake says, so far I haven't seen damage. Comic arrived in Gemini. I ordered Matt's book, so I'll see how it turns out. Jawbreaker showed up looking like poop. I can't remember what that was in. Yeah, Jawbreakers, I didn't order it, but most people got it in like a really crappy mailing envelope. Not a photo mailer, just a crappy envelope. Eric Hong says, that's how Doug lost his finger, children. Yeah, I don't think that would cut through bone. He probably would cut and hurt somebody hard. Jake says, imagine someone joining the stream right when you're knifing that over and over. What would they think was going on? Pretty much that can be said just about any stream, though. You join any stream of mine, like, what's going on here? Yeah. Hey, that Harbor Freight, it might be Harbor Freight knife. It's pretty sharp. I don't know. I don't have anything in here I want to cut. I'm surprised by how sharp it was. See? It's not the cleanest, but all I did is run it down through there. My other knife is sharper. I finally found it. I don't know if you remember me telling you I lost my other big giant knife, the one that's bigger than this one. Found it. Laying on the fireplace in there on the mantle. We got Sharon in here. What's up, Sharon? Five Fox Pro said, I got Gary Shipman's book in a cereal box. Cuckoo Puffs. Hey, man, if a box works, with people using good cardboard and stuff, I've got quite a few boxes where people, or quite a few books where they just took cardboard and kind of folded it up like a mailer. So I just don't, I don't appreciate the hate for them, because they're not cheap and they're not crappy. They're good, solid things. Like I said, I've been doing that for 2 years. Random Actions of Doug's stream was great. You should have seen the stream yesterday. That one was a good one. We had jalapeno milk in the chat making chicken noises, so I yelled chicken noises the whole time and carried on, and it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely. Do that on a tomato like in the commercial. I don't have any tomatoes. There is no food in my house. I think I have a couple slices of cheese, and then there's like a pickled egg in a jar in there that's been in there since last year. There's no tomatoes in this house. Sharon says they make great journal covers. Sharon, I hope you're doing good. I'm just streaming here before, instead of taking a nap, because I don't want to sleep too long and be late for work again. Oh, I would play my Switch, but I can't remember what I did with it. I put it in this case and took it somewhere. Cut the nail, then slice the tomato real smooth. Ginsu knife. This right here, like Eric Hawkins said, he knows. This is like $5 to $8 at Harbor Freight. So if you ever just need a knife just to hit stuff with, go get this. And the cool thing about this one, you can unscrew the lid. See? This is supposed to be waterproof. I don't know how true that is. But it's got a compass. So if you get lost, you can pull that out and just know that some direction is somewhere. And then it's got a sack in here full of stuff. We got matches, fish hook, some fishing line, some buttons, I guess in case you rip your pants. You rip the buttons off, some thread. So yeah, the matches are handy. I thought I'd just putting nothing but matches in here, but then, you know, they resemble a pop bar. Fox Pro saying Doug needs a wife to cook for him. And then down here at the bottom, he says, go on Christian Mingle. There are tons of desperate single mothers looking for a good man. Well, you know what? Not interested. I made a post on my Instagram that went over to, it's on my Facebook, and it's just a picture of this. And it says, who needs kids when you have a Nintendo and a dog? Because, yeah. You think I could afford to do all this, hit all this stuff with a knife? You think I could just leave a knife laying around here if there was a kid running around here? What about my cowboy gun? You think I could leave my cowboy gun laying around if these kids running around here? Zippy says that he has a K-bar. I'd love to have a K-bar. Like a military surplus one, not like a knockoff. I want to shoot this gun. But yeah, you can't have all this fun stuff laying around in here if you got kids running around. It just don't work that way. So I think I'll pass on the Christian Mingle. Just not interested. I get plenty of single mothers sending me messages on the Facebook. So yeah. Like I told you, though, I sold my 8-string guitar today. If you know anybody wants a 7-string guitar, tell them to come buy mine. It's on Reverb. Look at this thing. It's so cool because it don't have no headstock on it. No headstock. Woo! So I'm getting rid of it because I'm too lazy to change the strings. I'm too lazy. Zippy says, Doug, you must help repopulate the country after we get rid of the commies. I'll be dead by then. I'll tell you this guy I work with, he says funny stuff all the time, but I'll borrow this one from him. All the commies are watching, and as soon as I die, they know it's okay to move in and take over, because there won't be no real men here to stop them. Fox Pro says, I leave all my dangerous stuff lying around. Nothing bad has happened yet. I don't believe that. You goober. You goober. Jay says he agrees with Zippy. Eric Hawkins says, that reminds me, I should put up my shotgun. Zippy says he needs a 7.5 string guitar. Eric Hawkins says he's looking for a 9-string. They make 9-strings, Eric. They're completely ridiculous. That's the 8-string I had was ridiculous enough. Didn't even know how to play it. It doesn't even, like on the 7-string, the top string, I believe on that one, let's see. It's in A right now, and then sometimes I'll drop it. But A is heavy enough, but you can still chord it. You can still play power chords. On the 8-string, you cannot play chords with the top 2 strings. It just sounds like mess. Zippy says, dead by then, it's going to be next year. Nah, not next year. Not next year. We got 4 more years of Trump. It'll be after that. It'll be after that. It'll be after. Yeah. Eric Hawkins says, dang it, I was trying to be a smart butt. Okay, how about 11 string? They do make 12 strings, but 12 strings are not the same. I don't think there's 11 strings. But a 12 string is just octave string, so like the strings are real close together, and when you play it, it's almost the same thing. I just jinxed it. What did I jinx, Trump? You can't jinx what's really gonna happen. Do 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 do. Yeah. Sorry, just looking at Twitter. I really should have took a nap, but I didn't want to. Firefox Pro says my buddy collects guitars. He has a bunch of them. I don't have that. Right now I have more than I usually do, but I don't collect guitars. I'm weird. They have to have a job. And if I don't use them, then I get rid of them. Except for my Telecaster, which is in its case way over there. And as soon as I sell some of these, I'm getting it out. But I don't play in the band anymore, so I don't take these out. But I mostly just record, and like I said, every guitar's got a job. Like the 7-string, I was playing it on really heavy stuff, and then like my Les Paul, I was playing it on the classic rock sounding stuff. And then I've got the Dave Mustaine, I was playing on the metal, like the thrash metal stuff. But I'm going to sell my Les Paul and the 7-string and use that money to buy a vintage Les Paul. Which by this point, a vintage Les Paul can still be one from the 90s because it's 20 years old. It's actually more than that. It's kind of messed up, ain't it? It's 30 years old. It's a million years old. I found a 91 that's local, and I'm going to check it out. I'm not 100% on buying it because the guy sent me the pictures, and the frets are corroded, and the fretboard is nasty. And it doesn't have the correct truss rod or the tuners on it, and I keep asking. I ask him if everything's original. He's like, yeah, everything's original. Then he sends me pictures, and I say, well, this is not original. This is not original. Oh yeah, I think those are the only things been changed. So if he doesn't know, then I really hate to buy it and have the wrong pickups and the wrong pots and all that stuff. But I found a 76 and an 82 and an 86 and all good stuff. The only difference is once you get 86 and up are made in the Nashville factory, and from 85 and back they were made in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And they claim, even though when they were in Kalamazoo that they were cutting, that they did things to cut costs, the quality control was way higher on those Kalamazoo Les Pauls, and they're really nice guitars, even though the 70s is supposed to be a bad time for guitars. Zippy says, oh, that's where this overtime money. Yeah, that's right. What I'm not spending to finish Lone Wolf, because I'm pretty sure some of that money is going to end up going in there. Maybe. I'm hoping it don't. But, yeah, overtime money and selling those is going towards a vintage guitar. Really, I've not had any vintage guitars in a while, and I know they can be quirky, but there's just something really, really cool about them. I like how they feel broke in and everything. Which my Les Paul I got is a satin finish one. And I know I'm probably saying a bunch of stuff that you guys don't understand the terminology. But on most guitars, they have a glossy finish. Most new guitars have a thick, glossy. You see how this is shiny? It's real shiny and glossy. And so they have like almost like a plasticky feel to them. like it's coated in plastic or something. Well, this guitar has a satin nitro finish, so if you tell, it's matte. It's not real shiny. And it's more like a vintage guitar. That's how vintage guitars are, because the finish has been worn down and it's matte and shiny. But on these, if you play these a lot, the finish will just burn right through, and you'll go straight to the wood and it'll start aging quick. Which a lot of people like that. That's fine. But I just want something vintage. The 91 will be okay because it's close, but I really think about getting an 82 because it's close to my age. I can't find an 84. I'd love to have an 84, but an 82 will do. Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys probably lost you all at that point. They're like, guitars, who cares? Who cares, they say. But, yeah. I did buy a couple guns a while back, though. But I sold guns to get more guns. So I have guns. Yeah, guns. I like shooting the guns. My computer's like, important updates are available for your PC. Well, who cares? Kiss my butt. Kiss my butt, computer. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll plug my Switch up in here and play it. I've been playing the Nintendo online. It's got all the Super Nintendo and NES games and stuff on it. And I forgot how dang hard all those games was. I feel like I used to be able to beat all those games and stuff when I was a kid. Now I'm just kind of like, terrible. Absolutely terrible at video games. Except Mega Man. I can beat all the Mega Man games. It's pretty easy. And Mario. But I ain't no good at the rest of them. Yeah, kiss my butt, computer. You got that right, Zippy. Nailed it. Nailed it. Why is Return of the Jedi trending online for? Oh, man. Oh, I'm dreading going to work, guys. I dread it so bad. I'm going to take my tablet with me, though, and read some comic books. Any of you guys ever read the 80s Doom Patrol stuff by Grant Morrison? It's pretty much what the TV show is based off of. Except they changed some things. It is weird. Which, if you've seen the show, you see how weird the show is. The comic is equally as weird, if not weirder at times. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like it at all. Yeah, Zippy, I gotta do 15 hours. I'll go in at midnight, and then I get off at 2 tomorrow evening. And then I'll have to stop at the grocery store on the way home and buy some dog food and some people food. Most important is the dog food, though. Last week I come home one day after working, and I don't know what went through my brain, but I was like, I've got 1 can of dog food left, and I'll feed him that, and I'll go to the store tomorrow. And I come in, and there was no cans of dog food left. And I was like, there's no dog food. And I felt bad. It's like I'm the worst dog owner ever. So me and Axel went to the store, even though I really didn't want to. and bought some dog food. Firefox Pro says, is this that new Halo 2 game? It is, except boring. It's real boring. You guys remember when Halo 2 come out and to play it multiplayer, you had to link the Xboxes together? I remember we used to go and hang out and link the Xboxes together. Firefox Pro said, "What did you feed him?" We went to the store and I bought him a canned dog food. Zippy says people food is dog food, but usually not in reverse. I don't think I even had any people food for him to eat. I've not been doing good on keeping a whole lot of food here lately. Firefox Pro says we feed our dog dry food. He'll eat dry food sometimes, but he got there. I bought him some. The last time I bought dry dog food, I poured it in his bowl, and he didn't eat for 3 or 4 days. And I was like, "Come on, man, eat this food." And I was feeding him, I was feeding him some other stuff just because I wanted him to eat. I was worried about him, so I threw that food out and got him some canned dog food, and he eats every day. He loves to eat. I say, "Hey, it's supper time." And he's ready to go. He runs and jumps and bounces. So, well, trust me, dude. He gets steak and pork and stuff like that. When he wasn't eating that, I was feeding him. I like to buy ribs, boneless ribs a lot, and I fry them in a pan. Which some people have never had ribs that way, but I love them. But I'll fry them in a pan, and I'll cut the ends that's just fat. I'll cut that off and let him eat them, and I'll give him a couple ribs. And if I get steak, he always gets a couple pieces of it. I spoil that dog. That dog's got it better than most people do. He's a good dog. You couldn't ask for a better dog. He's such a good dog. Sometimes I think he don't like me. He's so weird. He likes to do his own thing. Like right now, I don't know if you guys remember. If he wants me, used to. He wanted to go out every day when I was streaming. He'd come in here and bark at me, carry on. But most of the time, he just goes. He'll go. Like right now, he's probably in my room laying on the bed. He goes in there, lays on the bed, or he lays on his bed in here. And if he wants to go out, he comes and barks at me. We go out. He'll come sit on the couch with me, watch TV. Sometimes I'm like, "You don't even like me. You won't do it." And then he's all my buddy for 2 or 3 days. He'll come out on the couch and sit there and lay on me, lay in my lap, and he's just a good dog. I've been taking him out here lately. I got a really long leash. It's like I can't remember how long it is, like 18 foot long or something. And I'll just drop it on the ground and kind of let him run. If I need to stop him, I'll step on it or whatever. But I've almost got him to where I can take him off leash. I can walk and he'll go. Every once in a while, something catches his attention and you can't hardly get him off of it. But he's almost to the point where I can take him around the house off leash. Zippy says, "You got me yawning." Yawning is contagious. That is not even a lie. I've heard that, and it is completely true. They claim that your brain needs oxygen. So maybe that's my brain's just oxygen deprived. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, just like I said, I appreciate you guys coming by. I've been streaming for an hour. Did I say this was going to be a short stream, Firefox Pro? Can't remember. But I know there's a little bit of drama at the start over these Gemini mailers. But trust me, They're good. I will continue to use them. And I'm sorry if anybody got their feelings hurt. I ain't got no hard feelings with Matt Krotz. But I did feel like he was taking a stab at people using these when this is pretty much like the best. So, like I said, no hard feelings. I ain't got time to take no out. Well, I do, but I'll be late for work again. I'll be alright. I'll be fine. I just need to go get me a dew. I ain't had no dew in a few hours. I'd really like to have a dew. About that much of it full of Red Bull. That'd be good. Give me a dew bowl. Or a red dew. I can't call it a red dew because it ain't red. I guess it's a dew bowl. Get me a dew bowl. Yeah. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe in the evening. I don't know. I might come home and sleep all evening. There ain't no telling. There ain't no telling. I do what I want. But I hope y'all have a good night. And I will see you later. Have a good day tomorrow. If I don't see you, I hope you have a good night tomorrow night. Bye.